Geeks and Gamers fans, this one's for you. Rep your fandom with our brand new merch drop featuring limited edition shirts and an all new hat that's built for true iDots. These won't last long, so grab yours now at ripascend.com before they're gone. Hail the 199.
Hail the 199. What a great commercial voiced by Jay Drunk 3PO. I mean, I was not asked to do the voiceover for the commercial, so I'm not upset about it though. I'm happy for my friend Jay. I'm happy for Jay to get his opportunity to shine.
It's good. He sounds very happy. He's like, Geeks and Gamers fans.
He sounds
You would
great.
be like, Geeks and Gamers.
Hey, what up, you iDots? Go buy some shit.
It would sound threatening, not welcoming.
I know.
If you don't buy our shirts,
You buy our shirts and go to Bro Island.
I'll give you a fucking swirly in the toilet. Is that even a real thing? Is that a real thing, swirlies in the toilet?
Oh yeah.
I think that was made up for Hollywood. I don't think that was a real thing that actually happened.
People, people at my school got swirlies and stuff, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Ben?
Yeah, well, I didn't go to school with Ben, or else I would have given him a swirly. I would have started Ben. Yeah.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back into another episode of Geeks and Gamers Daily on a Wednesday. And we got the S Plus tier team today. Hump Day. You're damn right.
Yep.
It's Hump Day, and G&G brought in the girl.
We're all humping today on Hump Day.
Hump Day, man. Yeah.
Man, what are you gonna do? Sometimes you just need a good hump.
Yeah. Yep.
Especially men. You just got to get it out of your system.
Yep. Just wake up, body pillow, whatever's near you. Just,
Right. Or you just take a fat shit in the morning and then you're good.
Or both. If you're really feeling it, bro.
At the same time.
At the same time, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
I just noticed Mike's hair. It looks clean.
Humping and dumping, bro.
Humping and dumping.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'm trying to keep it together. Yeah.
It looks good.
Is that because you've been wearing the Batman cowl? So you needed to do the braids?
Well, it was actually for the
Dr. Doom
mask.
Oh, the Doom.
Because this is the back of it, dude. It fits like a it's got like a full like head harness and stuff. Because it's so heavy, you can't just put it on the back of your face, or else it like starts to droop on you. So you gotta have like a little extra like support.
What's it made out of? Why is it so heavy?
It's metal. What was it?
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's heavy, bro. Like it's
is that a legit
like 2 pounds?
Dr. Doom? It kind of looks like a old like Spartan mask.
Yeah, so this is from a rapper named MF Doom. It was kind of a tribute to him.
Motherfucker Doom.
Yeah. I really like him. And the other thing is too, I was kind of pissed. So like, short of spending like $300 on like a really good Doom mask, every other Dr. Doom mask out there right now is Robert Downey Jr.'s, and I hate that design.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr.'s design for Dr. Doom, that mask that he wore sucks, and I hate it. So
the one for Comic-Con?
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't good, dude. And I'm like, so short of like spending a lot of money, which maybe one day I'll get like an official one. Yeah, I just didn't. I was like, I don't want to, and I don't want a collector's one that just sits on like a mantle. I wanted one I could wear. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna get this one instead. And yeah, I thought it was gonna be like plastic or printed. No, man, this thing is riveted metal. It's heavy. So
wow.
Yeah, I made some modifications to it because, like, dude, this whole inside is all metal. So I put like felt on the inside for the nose bridge.
Yeah.
Because I'm surprised it didn't come with felt already.
You got to.
Was it scratchy?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just metal, just stuck on your face.
Damn.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Coco over on Rumble says the 3 shades. Yes, we're
the 3 shades.
That's crazy.
White, brown, and criminal.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean half. He's got a.
I've never been arrested. Listen.
Have you ever been detained?
Never been detained ever.
I have once.
I've been detained.
I've been detained once.
That means I'm less of a criminal than you guys. Okay, well, hold on. Maybe I guess you could maybe consider it detained. One time. Okay, this is a quick story. Me and my buddy were driving down the road, and my door was not shut on his car. It was like you could hear it, like the air coming through it. And when I opened my door to like close the door, I didn't see that there was a guy riding his bike down the road. and it straight up looked like I tried to hit this guy with my door. I didn't even come close to it, but it looked like it. So when I slammed my door, there was a cop coming the other way. He slams on his brakes, does a huge U-ey. He comes flying up, pulls us over, comes running up to me. He's like, get out of the fucking car. And I was like, yo, what's going on? He grabs me, he puts me in the back of his car. He goes and talks to my friends. I go, dude, he didn't even notice the biker. None of us saw the guy. Like, we were just fucking driving. He went to go close his door, and he goes up to me, he goes, your friends all had the same story, so I'm gonna let you go, but you need to be careful out there. And I'm like, okay.
But
Cool,
you
man.
say
So I
you've
guess-
never been detained, and then you come back with that story.
I guess you could count that as being detained. Bro, I was like 15, bro. Like 15 or 16, bro. It wasn't like a full adult, like, yo, like you're getting, handcuffs on you or anything.
I didn't even like go into the back of a car. I just got like
Yeah,
aside.
I didn't get handcuffed or go into a cop car or anything. They're just like,
My
come over
story
here,
is
you
the
fucking
worst.
retard. They're like, come over here, and we're going to call your grandfather to come pick you up, and you're going to be really disappointed with yourself. And I was like,
Real quick,
fuck, I'm a failure.
This is why I love this community, because look, that is literally detained, and right below it, that's not really detained.
That's barely detained.
Yeah. I'm just like, I
If
just
that's
like that.
barely detained, then I've never been detained.
Yeah. Like
I
if
just
you
got a
handcuffs
stern
me and stuff, I've been
talking
like,
to.
oh yeah, they put me in handcuffs and stuff. Like, but nope. No, never been
go.
handcuffed by a cop, at least.
Well, anyways, what a great start to the show. How you doing, Epic Mike, who's never been detained? How you doing, man?
Dude, I'm doing good, man. I've never sold drugs.
Whoa.
I'm just saying, bro. I've never,
Just gonna go straight to that, huh?
never robbed anybody, bro. I got kids. I hang out with my kids.
Good father.
I get the milk delivered to the house, so I don't have to go out and do it.
Instacart.
My oldest, one time, I straight up, I was like, I gotta go to the store to get milk, and she's like, you better come back. And I was like, that's not funny. I was like, that's not right. Don't do that. It was too late though. But yeah, man, no, I'm doing good, man. Ready to, hit it, talk about some stuff.
Ready to rock
watching
and
Twitter
roll.
continue to melt down, dude, is wild.
Yeah.
We'll get to
Good
that.
time though.
What up, Steph? Minority Home?
Yeah, I'm doing good too. I've never sold drugs either, but I'm a little upset this morning because Beardo, like, before we came on stream, he's like, Steph, look at this, and then he shows off his motherfucking chair. Remember when we were talking about chairs last week? And I was like,
Do you remember on Daily when we were talking about the Batman chair?
And
Shout out to Andre
the
CR.
chair. Like, how dare you? I want a Batman chair. And not only did he get the Batman chair, he got like the throne of Batman chairs. I want one.
Mm-hmm.
Damn
I
right.
want a Batman chair.
Yeah.
I got
My
the
chair's bucks now.
XL
I want to throw it out a
throne
window.
Batman chair. Oh, and the coolest part is the headrest
Yeah.
is a magnet. You just
Look at that.
stick it on.
Man, could you
I've
imagine
never
not
been
having
jealous
one of
of
those chairs,
Beardo
Steph?
until this very second. I
Man,
want a Batman chair.
Steph, why don't you have a cool Batman chair? What's going on?
I don't have a cool
Steph,
Batman
why don't you have a
chair.
cool Batman chair like I do?
But apparently you're
I
cooler
can just
than I
nap in
am.
this thing.
You are worth a Batman chair.
Man, it feels
I'm not
good.
really worth much then.
That's a good compliment. Like, hey, you're worth a Batman chair,
You're worth a
Yeah,
Batman
I'll take it.
chair. Damn.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
believe I'm jealous of Beardo. Very upset.
It is.
Look at this
it
collection.
I
is
want
awesome.
that
bro.
big throne Batman chair because I want to be like really tiny. in it.
Yeah, it feels good.
Beardo, I'm telling you, bro, listen, next year, you got to play through all the Arkham games, and you got to get a Batman costume, bro.
In one day, do a 24-hour, beat Asylum,
Just-
City, and Night in 24 hours.
In a Batman
Well,
costume.
maybe you got to do Origins too, though, bro.
So I do Origins for my Christmas Eve stream.
Okay, there you go. What if you just did them all? What do you do? Origins, Christmas Eve, you do Origins, and then Christmas, you do, Asylum, City.
I'm thinking Halloween night on Friday. I might try to beat Arkham Knight start to finish.
I
There
love
we go.
Arkham Knight.
Like-
Do it in a cowl.
Well, I don't have, and the thing is, if I get a Batman cowl, I want to get like a nice $400 one,
Yeah.
like
Well,
a nice one.
Yeah. But for Halloween, just get a good one. There's good ones.
I don't want to
Get
get the ones
plastic
where
ones.
the ears are all like fucked up.
Now get
from
get
one.
one of those plastic ones from Target. Where's I have to,
If I'm doing
know
it,
where
I'm
it's at.
doing it.
I have the Ben Affleck one. With the,
Yeah.
it glows and everything. I don't know where it's at.
And if I'm doing it, I'm doing it. And I want to get a real cowl.
Yeah. I mean, I feel it, bro.
My beard's going to be sticking out. I'm going to be more like Thomas Wayne Batman than actually.
Yeah.
But that's kind of rad, though. That would kind of slap, though.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, Thomas Wayne Batman is no joke. If you know, you know. You know?
If you know, you know. I got him back there. I got him right there next to Yellow Flash, Reverse Flash, and Thomas Wayne, and he's holding the sword.
Yeah.
I got him back there.
That's pretty sick, bro.
Anyways, boys. Okay, you know what? Since we're talking about Halloween's on Friday. Do you guys have any plans for Halloween?
I'm going to a party.
A party?
Okay.
I
respect that.
Okay.
I am not going to a party. I'm going to be probably, I don't know, streaming. Maybe. Yeah, like, I mean, you know, my kids do, they go out with their friends. Like, I don't feel like walking around all day. Like, you know, I'm not getting candy when I'm walking around with these kids, you know, and it looks weird when you, like, as an adult dress up and you, like, hold the bag out and you're like, yo, give me some candy, bro. So I'm just like, whatever, you know, I'm just going to stay home, you know? So.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to a party, get home at a reasonable hour.
That's not going to happen.
Yes, it will.
This is like
I'm a responsible adult.
3 a.m. She's like, responsible hour, yay! You know,
I'm just gonna turn off all the lights outside of my house, so it's like, I'm not giving out candy. Do not even bother ringing my doorbell, and I'm just gonna be streaming.
You grumpy beardo.
You know what I did?
You're like the Grinch of Halloween,
right? The last couple years has worked really well for me. I took one of my like dining room chairs, I set it out, and I dressed this giant tub of candy with a sign that just says "Take one," and that's all I do. And most of the kids, the neighborhood I live in is really cool, and they have a good circuit for kids, and they all are very respectful of it. They all take one, and at the end, like if I notice that like there's still quite a bit of candy left or whatever, I'll just take the "Take one" sign off, and I'll put down like "Take as many as you want." It's just empty out that tub, bro. Like, yeah, I don't want to talk to the kids like. You know, I don't want to do all of the like, oh, look at your costume, pretty cool. You know, hey kid, did your mom make that? You know, no.
I love doing that because you get some really unique ones sometimes. So I'm like, oh
yeah, I just like
so cute.
I just like
you know what I used to do. So I have here's what I used to do. I used to go and sit down like out front in front of my garage, and I would have my big tub of candy, and then I would have a tiny tub for dogs, for pets. So I had like little treats for the people who brought their dogs.
That's really nice. Yeah, I would never be that kind.
Oh yeah, I'm not. I don't know.
One
maybe one day when I'm a father, I'll do the trick or treating thing. But right now, I'm just gonna stream on Halloween.
When your kids are young, it's fun to do that. When they start getting older, they don't want to hang out with you. They don't want to be seen around you. You can have the coolest costume in the world, and they look embarrassed. You're like, don't be disrespectful. One year, I actually did. Like, I had the chair out. I had it set up. They were picking the candy up, and somebody still came and knocked at my door. And I, like, looked out of my window, and they could see me looking out, and I just looked at them. And then I went back inside and closed the curtain.
You should have been like, the candy's right there.
Oh, no, I'm not going to point to it. I'm like, if you don't have the reading comprehension, you still walk up on my porch, like, you know. We're lucky we're not talking about castle doctrine at that point, you know? I'm just kidding.
Now I just put a stool out front and big old thing of candy. Last year was so sad because like last year was the first time that I put the candy out there on a stool, and I came home and there was still a lot of candy left in it, and I was like, did nobody come to my house?
Yeah, that would be sad.
Sad. I was like, dang. Like you could tell it's been picked through, but there was still a lot left in there. Like it was like half the bowl because I filled it up and half the bowl was there. It's like, damn.
And
I get the good candy too.
It was a confused 2-year-old that Mike screamed out through the door. Yeah, go to the chair. That's all you hear is go to the chair, and then they're like, what?
Go to the chair.
I like this story right here. This is cute. We do that at our home. Had a kid once take out his candy to exchange it for candy he liked. Took the one, but gave 2 for 2 more stickers bits. Said to our front door cam, I hope this is okay. That's a good kid.
That's a cool story. That's a good kid.
Yeah, that's a good kid, man. Instead of like, you know, I'm just picking through and putting all the candy I don't like in here. Yeah, I dig it. Yeah.
Good kid.
Good energy. Yeah.
All right, boys, let's get a few super chats and then we'll get into our first topic for today. Keenan with a $2 says, Will Wheaton, I don't know who any of these characters are, Gordy LaChance or Wesley Crusher? Should I know who these people are? Do you guys know who
Will
Gordy
Wheaton played
LaChance?
Wesley Crusher.
I don't know
who Gordy is.
LaChance is, because, I mean, Geordi from Star Trek is Geordi LaForge. Geordi LaChance from or Gordy LaChance from
from Stand By
Me. Thank you.
Stand By
I
Me.
was like, I'm thinking Star Trek this whole time. I'm like, why are you spelling Geordi's name like that? Oh, Stand By Me. That's what it is.
Everyone's saying, "Come on, Beardo." It's early. It's early.
No, I'd rather keep Wesley as far away from Star Trek as possible. To be honest, yeah, he's the worst.
Wesley.
Okay.
Yeah. Beardo hasn't watched a lot of Star Trek, but
No.
Will Wheaton plays a very young kid in The Next Generation named Wesley, who's kind of like a savant when it comes to like technology and stuff. But he's just a whiny bitch.
He's the annoying kid.
Yeah, he's the whiny bitch kid, and he's not like, you know,
Is that Patrick Stewart's son?
No,
It's not Patrick Stewart's son.
no,
But he
dad,
thinks it is.
no,
No.
nope, not at all. He's
It's
got
his,
a mom,
but it's
his dad is
it's
dead
his
in the
lover's
show.
son.
Well, they're kind of like lovers, they're not lovers in the beginning of the show.
There's some
They kind of-
tension.
There's a little bit of tension later in the show, but yeah. Will Wheaton grows up and just becomes a terrible person. He embodied Wesley Crusher.
Trying to make sense of everything.
Yeah. Eventually they just wrote
I've seen
Wesley out of
one
the show.
episode.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. Yeah. Eventually they just write Wesley out of the show because
Good. Get him out.
he wasn't good. Yeah, he was just really annoying.
I don't know. Thank you, Keenan, for the $2. That's a great question.
Beardo, stop, people.
Vera, what?
Thanks, Kitten, with it too. Says Beardo, Ravens or Dolphins tomorrow? I got to think about it. It all depends on if Lamar's playing. I don't think he is, but
Is he out?
he's been out.
I haven't paid
He's been
attention
out.
to any team other than the Lions, dude. I don't care.
Lamar's been out. So
Okay.
I don't know if he's going to be ready to go tomorrow. But the Ravens played well last week, but so did the Dolphins. So tomorrow's going to be tough. But I don't know. But I think tomorrow night I'll be live streaming that game over on Locals Watch Party. So I'll give my pick before the game. Thank you, Angst Kitten, for the $2. Enemy Con with a 199. Anyone seen the drama with a boundary break on X?
I don't even know what boundary.
No,
break
I don't know
is.
what boundary break is. So I have not seen the drama. Thank you for the 199. Keenan with another 2 says, have you read any Harry Potter? Maybe not Harry Potter. Any H.P. Lovecraft stories?
Oh, Beardo. H.P. Lovecraft.
What's H.P. Lovecraft?
He writes like stories like Eldritch horror. You probably don't know what Eldritch is either. Like, you know who Cthulhu is? Have you ever heard of Cthulhu?
Yeah, he's like a monster.
Yeah, so he writes stories like that. He writes like cosmic horror stories about like beings from other realms and beings from beyond.
Man, I'm
like,
just getting roasted, man.
That's okay. It's all right.
I'm just getting roasted.
He writes some really good stuff. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of games, a lot of movies and stuff that have been based on H.P. Lovecraft's works. He also was notoriously racist, which is cool, you know. So if you go look up what his cat's name was, I'm not going to say it on stream, but if you go look up his cat's name, it's pretty cool. But yeah, man, he's
What's
he's
his
a
cat's
legend.
name? Homeboy.
Nah, it's a lot worse than that.
Oh, okay.
It's a word you can't say on YouTube. That's for
Okay.
sure.
All right.
But yeah, no, H.P. Lovecraft had some really cool stories. It's all about the unknown and facing beings and things beyond your comprehension. And Cthulhu's like his most popular character they created. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff there.
All right. Thank you for the $2, Keenan.
Keenan getting everybody in trouble today.
It's getting me in trouble, man. Alex McCarthy with the 2 says, Mickey Shark, Meta PC, Beardo, Epic Mike, My Nerdy Home. Steph, did you see that last night?
No.
Oh no, bro.
Mike, we have to play it.
I'm gonna leave, bro.
Mike, we have to play it.
What'd you do?
I'm just gonna leave. Steph, you already know what this is. You've already seen this, but they're gonna show it again. I can't stop it. Mickey Shark do 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 do. Mickey Shark do 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 do. Mickey Shark. Mickey Shark do 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 do. Mickey Shark do 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 do. Mickey Shark do 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 do. Mickey Shark. Mickey Shark do 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 do. Mickey Shark do 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 do. Mickey Shark. Mickey Shark do 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 do. Mickey Shark do 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 do. Mickey Shark do 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 do. Mickey Shark.
I'm not too sure about the song, but that white boy knows how to dance. Shout out to Lord Botha for making that. Steph, what'd you think?
Now, to be fair, Mike, listen, when I stream, I have the original, like as a clip that I play for super chats. So
No, you do.
yeah. I do.
Yeah, I've done that to myself.
I
No.
also have the Barney one.
Was it worth the money? Probably
Yes.
not.
It's worth the
I
whole
did use
$2. Absolutely.
No. It was more than $2 for me. Okay, well, everyone has a price, I guess.
Keenan
When
with
I
the
did
juice.
The flippers was the worst. Like, I shouldn't have done that. Sorry, go ahead, Beardo.
No, it's okay. Keenan with the two says, did you see the X-Files episode, The Kalusari? No.
I have not seen that. I've only seen bits and pieces of X-Files. I have to sit down and watch it all the way through.
Never seen an episode.
It's a
Don't care.
it has a little kid in it. He like gets oh my gosh, what is it called? Oh my god, like he's like exorcist type thing.
Oh, he's like demon possessed.
He's like possessed.
Demon. There's a
Demon
demon
possessed?
inside of him. Yeah.
Oh,
Demon
It's
possessed.
a good one. You should watch it.
Thank you, Keenan, for
X-Files
the
is great. I just
$2.
Demon.
watched it all the way through. Yeah.
Ninja kick the damn rabbit with a 2 months. I agree with Jay. Thank you, Ninja.
Ninja kick the damn rabbit.
You get the damn rabbit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The Beast with the 32 months. Leighton Jeremy's a homosexual. Jay is the best of us. Ryan's angry. Krista Beep. Steph Thick. Savvy Bushy. Mike Walrus. And Beardo Cool. Remain blessed. Thank you to Beast with the 32 months. Shout out.
Thick. Yeah, he's shooting
Thick
his shot.
with 2 C's.
Yeah, he's out here shooting his shot right now.
It was like the video of Trump when he's hissing at the people. It's like, thick.
Thick, yeah. Respect.
Daniel Moore with a 250. Beardo is 1 pair of shades away from Keemstar. How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah.
I'm much taller than Keemstar and
Can
cooler
you do the
and ungay.
intro?
What?
Can you do his intro?
I have no clue what his intro is.
Never mind.
What's his intro?
Really?
I don't know.
Oh,
I just know that he bitches and complains a lot.
Well, I mean, but he's also survived like a lot. He's survived a long time on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never thought he would stay around as long as he did, but he did. He survived. He won. Sorry, IDEBs. He won. So
Chris Cran with the 2 says, great to see Hump Day Crew, Steph, Beardo, and Mike. Thank you, Chris
shut
Cran.
up, bro. We're always humping, bro.
The Raging Cajun with a $2. Beardo gives himself swirlies after he poops. Thank you, Raging Cajun, for the $2. That guy hates me. The Skeleton King with a $5. Well, if it isn't my favorite interracial gay couple and their adopted daughter, Steph.
Hey, shout out.
Adopted.
Thank you. Shout out. Thank you for the $5.
We're proud of our stepdaughter.
Meso with the 5. First super. So here's a measly $5 to the 3 mustaqueers. Thank you, Meso, for the
Mustaqueers is
$5.
actually kind of slaps, bro.
Mustaqueers.
Mustaqueers. That's a good one. Like, you don't hear, sometimes you got to switch it up a little bit, and he brought it.
I'll respect it.
Yeah.
The Beast with the 2 says, put it on Meek Walrus. The Don sends his regards.
Not for no $2, bro. That mask and that costume.
You have a
takes long
walrus
time,
one
bro.
now?
No,
Oh,
he's talking about the mask.
Doom. Gotcha.
Yeah.
The Mass Marvel with the 2 says, Meek, stop sleeping with the fan on.
And it's not my fan. It's having kids, bro. They're disease. They're centers for disease, bro. They're always sick. They always got something going on, picking their nose, like, eating stuff off the floor. Yeah.
So we got this tweet from IGN. This was yesterday. And we also have a Geeks and Gamers article about it too that we're going to pull up.
Hey,
Star Wars The
geeksandgamers.com.
Acolyte would have featured a connection between the Stranger, which is this guy, and villain Kylo Ren. Had the show been given a season 2 and not been canceled, its showrunner has confirmed. Did we all watch The Acolyte here?
Yeah,
I did, yeah.
Unfortunately. How does this make sense?
It
The
doesn't.
Acolyte is several decades, if not centuries, before the prequels.
Maybe they go to the world between worlds.
The sequel series, where Kylo Ren, this is after Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, several decades after Luke Skywalker defeated Darth Vader, is the sequel series with Kylo Ren. The Acolyte is several decades, if not centuries, before the prequels. What the fuck?
I can already surmise what they're gonna do. They were probably gonna have him be the set up the Knights of Ren.
The OG.
You gotta remember, like they never did anything with the Knights of Ren other than say, hey, they exist, and then have Kylo kill them in the second movie they ever appear in. And like that doesn't make any sense, but it falls in line with the fact that they were trying to do this thing where they really kind of get rid of Jedi and they get rid of Sith, and they're like, there are other factions and other people out there that know the Force. It's not just those two that have access to it all, because the idea of it being like a religious order and stuff makes them mad. I know it does. So yeah, dude, that's wild.
Absolutely does.
Yeah.
Of course, they would want to connect it to Kylo Ren. I honestly don't think that they had any plans past the first season. I don't think so either. Linking the two of the most hated eras of Star Wars, like of course they would say, we would totally tie it into the sequel trilogy. We would totally tie it into Kylo Ren. How it ended with like a preview of Darth Plagueis. Really? How are you going to tie it in to Kylo Ren through the order of through the Knights of Ren? But why are they called the Knights of Ren then if it's not like Kylo Ren? They said that Kylo Ren took a handful of students with him and he dubbed them the Knights of Ren. So how on earth would you tie that together with the Acolyte?
Because they don't know what they're doing.
No, they don't know what they're doing. But my guess is they were going to try to establish some ancient order of non-Sith entities that are also Force users or something. They got to feel like they're contributing to the lore, and you can't do that when there are already a lot of pre-established rules and stuff. And my guess is they would probably try to make it some ancient order or something that Kylo is trying to follow after, or something stupid. These people suck. And
it still doesn't make any sense because he wants to finish what Darth Vader started.
Yeah.
So it still doesn't make any sense.
Unless so the article, this is on geeksandgamers.com. Shout out to Marvin for the article. The Acolyte art book reveals that Queermere was connected to Kylo Ren, linking two of the most hated eras in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Or unless Queermere was the one that in the past put those evil bad dreams into Kylo Ren when he was a student of Luke Skywalker, but I thought that was Snoke. So, or really who was the Emperor the entire time, because somehow the Emperor survived, and Snoke was the Emperor the entire time because the Emperor was making clones. So it would be the Emperor who was putting those bad dreams into Kylo Ren's head in The Last Jedi. But you know what? Maybe it was just Queermere who was putting the bad dreams into Kylo Ren.
So stupid.
Does this make sense? No, they don't know what they're doing. Well, they finally done it. Lucasfilm found a way to connect the Acolyte to the Star Wars sequel trilogy. And if you thought the Acolyte's reputation couldn't sink any lower after its cancellation, this latest revelation might just do the trick. Because it turns out that Queermere, the stranger from Acolyte, is actually connected to none other than the recently hunted Ben Solo himself, aka Kylo Ren. According to the newly released Art of Star Wars, the Acolyte showrunner, Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant, I love it, Leslie Headland, confirms that Manny Jacinto's character, Queermere, also known as the Stranger, was intended to be the founder of the Knights of Ren, the shadowy group led centuries later by Kylo Ren. In other words, the most disliked Disney Plus Star Wars series was supposed to feed directly into the most diverse movie trilogy in franchise history. Well, boom, there you go. And here's a tweet from the Site of Sci-Fi. The Star Wars book, The Art of Acolyte, reveals that if the series had progressed beyond season 1, Queer Mir, the Stranger, would have become the first Ren, founder of the Knights of Ren. Showrunner Leslie Headland states it was in the design of the character as well. No, this is revisionist history.
Yes, very much revisionist history.
Yep. They had no idea where they wanted to go with this, and
No.
they never, they had no plan. Yep.
It's revisionist
dude.
history. They're hoping that people didn't pay enough attention to the sequel trilogy, which, to be fair, not a lot of people did. But yeah, it literally said, like, Luke explains the entire thing. Like, he murdered everyone, got a handful of students, and started the Knights of Ren.
Yep.
That's where they started, with Kylo
Yep.
Ren. But we're just gonna go rewrite history, and now it actually started with Chimera, whatever.
Well,
Queer
because when you do that, when Leslie Headland would have done that, or thinks that she would have done that, that makes her acolyte relevant.
Yes.
Well, you know what? To be fair, all right, to give Leslie Headland some grace, she does, rewrite history a lot, because she did rewrite the Force, because the Force is now like
A thread.
string or something.
She made Ki-Adi-Mundi a fucking liar and traitor to the Jedi Order.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, bro, this shit's cooked, bro. Like, it's awful. But once again, I know what they're hoping, and what she's hoping is, if they drop some of this lore, that Disney will go, you know what? We've noticed there's a lot of interest in this. We noticed that maybe, because they're still blaming us for the reason the show isn't on. I mean, there were people on Twitter just the other day saying, if it wasn't for those toxic, online people, the show would still be on the air right now. Like, Disney listened to us when they canceled it, other than or looked at the numbers and went, nobody's watching this garbage.
Oh, dude, if you go to this tweet from IGN, most of the replies, I don't want to go too far. Most of the replies are like talking about the show being terrible and glad that it's canceled and that this was just an abomination. Yeah. But then you have some other people, it's like, well, the lifelong toxic Star Wars fanboys, they're the ones that ruined the show. We would have gotten more. We'd have gotten season 2 and got to see Queer Mir and the black bitch. Fuck. We would have gotten our space opera of just fucking smuts and just this weird sexual tension relationship, and it's like, holy fuck.
You said it.
How fucking horny are you?
That want the acolyte back are lonely women who are thirsting over Chimera, right? Who read those disgusting smut milking books. Like, those are the types of people that want a season 2 of the acolyte, because they want to thirst after this actor. Like, that is the only reason. They want to see him with his shirt off again. They want to see Chimera back in the acolyte. That's the only reason that they want.
That's who they marketed this to. That's who those are the fans that they wanted in Star Wars now. Those are the people that they've been trying to cater to this whole time. And guess what? They didn't show up and watch. There aren't enough of them to show up and watch your show.
Mm-hmm.
They just ain't. They ain't there. This ain't it, Chief. Yeah, man. What a mess, dude.
Yep. Yeah. And then real quick, while we're here, because this is where we are, and a lot of the people in the space, shout out to Geeks and Gamers in that Park Place. We are going to, a lot of us are going to be going straight to here, to the Geeks and Gamers website, to check out everything, all these new news articles and everything that's going down in pop culture, Twitter, video games, entertainment. All the information's right here on geeksandgamers.com. And you get to see all the Geeks and Gamers crew here. You got Jeremy, Ryan, Jay, me, Steph, Krista, Danky, Josiah, Mike. Yeah. Not Ben. Ben is not on here.
No.
Odin.
We know better than that.
And you got direct links to all the channels too.
Shout out, man.
So shout out to the Geeks and Gamers website for the good information. There's another thing going on. I mean, this is kind of a few days old news, but this is going to go directly into the Halo conversation. But real quick, when I read this, I got to give a shout out to Jed, the Hollywood Scholar, because we had this conversation a few weeks ago. I don't know if you remember, Mike, about the future of Xbox and what they're going to do as far as their hardware and consoles going forward. And Jed said, he's like, I think that they're just going to make a PC and slap the Xbox logo on it. kind of like how they did with the ROG with the
Ally?
like their Steam Deck with the ROG Ally,
Yep.
and then you just have the Xbox version of it.
Yep.
And that's what it sounds like. It sounds like the next gen Xbox will be as much of a PC as it is a console, with reports that it'll be able to play League of Legends, World of Warcraft, and games from Steam, while also being able to access your Xbox library. Next gen Xbox will reportedly play PlayStation games because it can run on Steam. Now, that's kind of vague because the PlayStation exclusives don't really go to Steam until like what, a year or 2 years afterwards.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, being able to play God of War, Spider-Man, Horizon, Ratchet and Clank, and some other PlayStation exclusives, right on your Xbox computer, PC console, that's what it sounds like it's going to be. And Jed was right.
Yeah.
W for Jed. He said Xbox is just going to be a
He called
PC
it.
with the Xbox logo on it, which means it's going to be fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
expensive.
The
But
rumors is going to be like about $1,000 to $1,200.
I was
which is
thinking
what
around
you
1,200 to 1,500.
Yeah. Well, somebody said I saw something about 1,000 to 12, but it could be. But we also know that they're willing to lose money on these things. You know, if it means that they can get their hardware to your house. But yep. Hollywood Scholar did call it. He said that was likely going to be what the next thing was, and I mean that's what we're going anyways. Eventually, like consoles and PCs, the gap is getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Right.
But I mean, it also makes sense that they're like, hey, let's keep making specific tech just for consoles, that fit what we're trying to do here. I think it's a dumb call. I just think at this point they probably should have just given up trying to make consoles. But I don't know.
Yeah.
If you can play Steam, you can play all this other stuff. You might as well just have a PC.
I think it'll be the difference will be the user interface will be a lot easier than navigating Windows or whatever. And I'm not saying that Windows is difficult to navigate, but just for like your common gamer, you don't want to have to be downloading programs and applications and stuff like that. You want to
That's
just
fair.
be able to press the button on your controller, turn on your console, see your games library there, and do it. And then you'll just have a little application up there, Steam, boom, there you go. Sign into your account and all your games are there. Just for your common gamer. That's not a PC gamer. I think it'll be a little bit more accessible, but with the power of a PC and the price. But Steph, what do you think about this?
I think that if it's a PC, I'm gonna get a PC. Like that.
Mhm.
That's it.
I think at this point, if you have the money to buy one of these, you might as well save up another $700-800 and get a decent PC.
Yeah, and get a decent
Right.
PC.
Because
Right.
the thing is, like, eventually, by the time this comes out, we'll probably have the 6 series, out there. I know AMD's working on, new chips. Those things drop. 30 series, 40 series are going to become significantly cheaper. 50 series are going to drop in price. At that point, when that kind of stuff happens, I think, you can get a 30 series or a 40 series, and those, chips still work great, But I also think that there has to be kind of a balance because they're going to still optimize for these consoles. They're going to still optimize for these kind of things. And they're going to make games that can play on these, which hopefully will make some of these developers actually develop and optimize games that can run on PC better. Because that's what it should be. We've had games like The Outer Worlds 2 just dropped, and it's not optimized for PC. If you have ray tracing on a 5090, you can't even crack 60 frames a second.
Or like Borderlands 4. People
Or
are
Borderlands
having a whole bunch of problems on PC, but if you're playing it on Xbox Series X, no problems. No problems on the Xbox console, but if you're trying to play on PC, you can run into some issues. But also, on the other hand, to play devil's advocate, with Microsoft putting Gears of War and Halo on the PlayStation, if Xbox is going to go kind of like the PC Xbox branded route, with PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 6, you got Xbox games on the PlayStation. I mean, and the PlayStation is going to be like $500 to $600. People are just going to go with the PlayStation route if you can play your Xbox games on there too.
It's true. Yep. It's just, I think it's just going to be a brand at this point. And that's another thing that Jed did say is that this is a PC the Xbox logo on it, just like the ROG Ally. It wasn't some innovative technology that Microsoft co-opted or jumped in on to help innovate things. It's just that they slapped their name on it. Oh, look at the marketing. You can get your own handheld, versus the Steam Deck, which is built and made by the people at Steam. And they made something that they knew that their fans would want and that their consumers would want, which is why we haven't got another Steam Deck yet, because they're waiting until they think they can put something out there that is innovative and fresh and not just an updated hardware system. And I respect them for that. But yeah, Microsoft is going to slap their name on everything that they can. Once again, it's a very Samsung approach. Samsung used to make all the chips for Apple phones as well. So you were buying an Apple, you were also partially supporting Samsung. It just how it is. I think that's what Microsoft's hope is down the line, just to be in everybody's home. You know? So.
And then even though it's pretty much a PC, but you buy the Xbox version of the PC, you get a free controller. You might get a free game. They might even fucking throw in a fucking cheap headset. Oh yeah, you get Game Pass for a year or something like that. Yeah.
Crazy, I would still just get a new PC. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, well, why not just get a Meta PC, use code My
get a
Nerdy
Meta
Home.
PC.
Yeah.
Just get a Meta PC.
Just get a Meta PC, a beefy Meta PC, bro.
Yep.
They got payment options on the site, like, listen, they don't have payment options for Xboxes unless you put it on layaway. There's no layaway anymore because Kmart's gone. Come on, y'all.
Oh, man. Kmart,
bro. It's gone.
Man, I used to get video games from Kmart too. They used to have some crazy deals. Crazy deals like you buy this fucking video game, buy one, get one free. Pick one out off of the shelf and you're like, what? This feels illegal.
Yeah.
You know what else you can do? You can go to Rip a Cent and get some Geeks and Gamers merch.
Geeks and Gamers fans, this one's for you. Rep your fandom with our brand new merch drop featuring limited edition shirts and an all-new hat that's built for true iDots. These won't last long, so grab yours now at ripascend.com before they're gone. Hail the 199.
Hail the 199. We'll see what the future looks like for Xbox going forward, if they're going to start this PC console thing in the next generation, or if that's going to be 2 generations from now. We'll have to wait and see. But Steph, what do you think? We should read some super chats?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
As Crooked Nose with the $2 says, Beardo is Dory from One Piece, waving to Angst Kitten with hard eyes. As she ain't going to fuck you, bro.
Look at
As is Crooked Nose.
Hot dog as. Hot dog.
That's crazy, bro.
Thank you for the $2. Appreciate it. As
Such
is
a cute
Crooked Nose.
plushie.
I
wasn't
like
able
that
to
guy.
get a hot dog as plushie. I want one.
Porter Stanley with the 5. Mike looks like Drake after a year of binge eating. Damn.
Thanks.
Damn. Thank you for the 5.
Famous, bro.
Sorry, it just hit me.
Philip Johnson with the 5 says you should react to the Fackham.
Yeah.
Fackham
Hall. Yep.
Fackham Hall trailer, upcoming British comedy that legit looks as funny as OG Naked Gun.
Yeah.
Fackham
Have you
Hall.
seen it already?
No.
It dropped last night. I'll pull it up. If
you pull it up,
funny.
we'll watch it.
Yeah.
Is there
it's
copyrighted
funny.
music in it?
I don't think so. Not that I remember. So, let me see here. I don't think that there's any copyrighted music in it.
Thank you, Philip Johnson, for the $5. Darth Cactus with it, 2. It's okay, Meek. Bikers ain't people. Oh, dude,
That's
man.
fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
People
was
riding
it like
bicycles
a
in the middle of the
Was it
fucking
like a
street.
motorcycle or was it like a bike?
No. It was
Like
like
a
a
pedal
guy on a
bike.
bike. Like
Pedal
a
bike?
pedal bike. Yeah. Listen, I get you guys got a pedal bike. People, it's good for you. It's healthy. But where I live, there's like I don't know. I don't remember how long it is. It's this huge bike trail. And it goes through multiple counties and everything. It's this huge bike trail. And I still have to deal with driving around and having to slam on my brakes because there's some fucking guy in the middle of the road on a pedal bike going 20 miles an hour in a 50 mile an hour zone and then getting upset with me when I pass him, giving me dirty looks.
Are they the ones that like take biking really seriously? Like they have the spandex and
they always got the fucking spandex and their shriveled, disgusting balls are like partially hanging out of their bicycle shorts. They've got like the giant thing of water. And they always give you
And
these
they're all
dirty
like leaning over to be
They're
like
leaning forward with their
aerodynamic.
aerodynamic helmet. Like,
Yeah.
And they always, and you pass them and they're like, and I'm like, bitch, you're going 20 in a 50. Get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah, there's a
You know?
sidewalk.
Yeah, there's a fucking sidewalk. I'd rather you just hit people on the sidewalk. You know, like, come on, get out of my way, bro. It's ridiculous. It makes no sense. It's like people that do car. Listen, I know this is like a little niche thing, but I'm gonna rant about it for a second. First time I ever went cross country skiing. I never been on cross country skis before. We're trying it. I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. You know, we're going through these trails and all this stuff, and there's just this fucking guy in a giant tight spandex suit with a fucking helmet and goggles, and he's like, kss, 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 and he looks at us with disdain that we would be on this trail not moving as fast as he is. He fucking passed us like 3 times, and every time he had the same face on. And I'm like, listen, stop taking this so seriously, bro. I get it. Like you're in all of this, okay? But you're making us all stare at your disgusting shriveled junk in this tight suit. You know, like you got your ass all half out while you're skating down the thing, doing this. Like it just reminded me of bikers, and I just have no stomach for it. Okay?
Maybe
if you
he's
gotta
training
cross
for
this,
the Olympics.
maybe, but you know what? Go train somewhere else. Go find a giant mountain and just train on that by yourself, okay? Like I just have, it's ridiculous, bro. You know, they're like the cyclists are like the vegans of hobbies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a
It's the
cyclist.
worst.
And then, like, no, you ride a bicycle, bro. Just call it what it is. Oh, I'm actually a cyclist, you know? Mad respect for bikers. People that ride motorcycles for
Yeah, especially like
stuff.
biker gangs who kill
And
people.
biker
I
gangs
respect
that
them.
kill people.
Oh my, you respect murderers?
If I don't,
yeah,
I might die.
you might die, yeah. Listen, bikers are actually cool. And like I used to work at a bar and biker gangs came in there all the time.
Yeah.
They always tip well. They're always super awesome guys. They're cool with each other. They may kill somebody in the parking lot, but guess what? I'm inside. I don't got to deal with that. Just, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here's fuck 'em.
Fuck them all. Yeah.
Well done, Father. England, 1931. Welcome to Fackham Hall, home to the Davenports.
Finally, one of our children is to
Hey,
be
it's
wed.
Draco. It's Draco.
Yeah, it is.
Let's go.
After so many years of courting, she's finally found the right cousin.
It was a different time,
National Insurance!
a simpler time.
You're here for the position of hall boy, is that right?
You've brought all the wine out from the cellar
Yes, Mom.
and closed the cellar hatch.
A time of manners.
Stop gulping and do your job.
A time of modesty.
For God is strong and mighty.
Hey, it's the comedian. What's his name?
Jimmy Carr.
Jimmy Carr.
Made us all hard. And made us all. Hard as life may be, he is there to show the way.
And a time of murder.
I'm here regarding the murder of Lord Davenport.
Oh, that's a
I'm
sick
feeling too
mustache.
late. Someone's already done it.
I
This
believe
looks
the
so
murderer
good.
to be in this room. I shall be watching you all. And if there's anything out of the ordinary, you can be damn sure I'll notice it.
Oh my god.
If you want a real suspect, try looking into that orphan boy.
Tell me your dreams.
Well, I have this dream where my penis falls off, but I can't go to the doctor because I'm late for school.
Same.
What on God's flat earth is going on?
Oh well, you made it to 7. To London's oldest ever chimney sweep.
How does anyone know when they're in love?
Maybe there's just something in the air.
You are a bunch of whiny.
Sorry.
Fuck 'em hole.
You may kiss the choir boys. You may kiss. The choir boys will now sing Ave Maria.
All right. That looks like a mix. It seems like British Knives Out.
Yeah, well,
That's good.
it's obviously parodying, Downton Abbey, which I've never watched the show, but I watched all the movies with my wife, and the show is just very drama filled. But this looks funny.
It does look
Looks
funny.
great.
It looks good.
Yeah, Dude, like I miss the Naked Gun jokes. Like, I mean, we had the Naked Gun, which was not bad. It wasn't as good as the originals, but it was still pretty funny. But like, yeah, dude, the little like taking his outside mustache off and hanging it on the
yes,
dude, wild stuff, dude. I'm excited for this.
I'll see it. I'll see it.
Yeah, that looks great.
It looks good. Thank you for the recommendation.
Yep.
We're Robot with a 5 says exhibit. Oh.
What's up? I'm Exhibit, and I'm here to pimp your ride and eat your food.
Pimp my ride. Pimp my ride.
Yep.
Gosh, damn it.
Beardo's having a hard time, man.
Damn it. I know who Exhibit is. And Pimp My Ride. I know who Exhibit is.
Got to pimp
he was in 8 Mile. Fuck. We're Robot with a 5 says Exhibit needs to lay off the donuts. Thank you for the 5.
No. Since the show
I know who Exhibit is.
Yeah.
Matt Stranger with a 5 says, I'm pumped today. Flyers beat the Penguins in a shootout, and there was a brawl as well. I can't wait for Bro Science. Let's fucking go. Thank you, Matt Stranger, for the 5. You legend. Thank you. Derek PG Beller with the 199 says, dang, looks like Kata got diabetic.
Kata doesn't even have braids. Oh, man.
Thank you for the 199, Derek Beller.
What are we doing, y'all?
We have a lot of super chats, boys. Daniel Moore with a 250 says, we both know what you did in 08, Mike. Thank you, Daniel Moore.
What did I do in 08?
What did you do?
I don't know. Bozan Boney with a 2 says, Assalamu alaikum, my brother Beardo. Oh, yeah, that's like a terrorist thing, right?
It's a Muslim greeting.
No.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum, my brother Beardo. Well,
that's crazy, bro.
I mean,
that's crazy.
I'm not wrong.
I just,
that's a terrorist thing.
I just
Thank you for the 2. It's something 9/11-y.
Oh
Maximus BT with the 199 says, shout out to Steph. Thank you for the 199. Chris Cram with the 5. Beardo, have you figured out the logistics on the Japanese breeding program yet? Make sure that you have a passport. Yeah, Ryan gave me a better way to handle that situation. Just go to Japan and I'll just donate sperm.
I heard about that.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking as high as my potential could go. Because if I go to Japan and donate sperm, I can have several children. Where if I just go there and I, spread my seed with one woman, then that's just one child. Where if I just go to Japan and donate, then I can have several.
That was wild. That was a wild comment.
I want to be I want to be the
that.
white Genghis Khan of Japan.
The white Genghis Khan of Japan.
Yes.
Yep.
That's my dream.
You gotta have specific. You gotta know what your goals are in life.
Yeah.
Stuff goes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's crazy, bro.
That's wild.
The white Genghis Khan of Japan, bro.
Diabolical.
Yeah.
I like to think of myself as the white Genghis Khan.
I'm the white Genghis Khan of Japan, bro.
That's crazy.
How could, dude? They'll be writing about me in the fucking Japanese history books.
I don't.
In a good way. In a good way.
Sure.
It'll be legendary. Just wait.
Sure.
Just wait. The Beast with a 5. I was detained in the 6th grade, you figs. Not Steph with a rose. Just you other figs. Thank you. They're saying Wangus Khan.
Wangus Khan, yeah.
Wangus Khan. I like it.
That's crazy, bro.
I like it. The Trillist with a 5. Mike has never been detained and Beardo has never broken a bone in his body, just his fingers. LOL. Yeah, thank you for the 5. Steve W. Fitch with a 5. A friend of mine is a Batman cosplayer and he's 6'10", not counting the cowl.
Has he done absolute Batman yet?
He's too tall. He's too tall.
Yeah, but he could pull off
Towering.
He could pull off absolute Batman though, dude. Like.
Thank you for the 5.
Towering.
That's
awesome.
tall. Mountain Mutt with a 5.
Tall.
Do they even make Batman chairs an extra small Hobbit size for Steph?
I hope so. No,
She'll
I want a
climb
big
into
one.
it.
I want it to be a giant throne like Beardo's.
Yeah, she'll have to climb
Can someone get me
into
one of
it.
those chairs. I'm so jealous. I hate being jealous of Beardo.
She has like a little like the stool, and she can like climb up on it and hop into the chair.
I have like a seat thing, like Kata, a booster seat.
Yeah.
That I sit on.
So it climbs into it, bro.
There's this new, we're going to talk about it on Bro Science today. There's this new California booster seat law that applies to 9 to 16-year-olds if they don't meet requirement, that a 16-year-old person might have to wear a booster seat. And
No way.
Yeah. The new law.
That's wild, dude.
If they're like in the back seat,
I believe so.
like a baby.
No, 9 years old to 16 years old if they don't.
No,
meet
I know, but they're gonna
requirements.
need to be in a booster seat like a baby.
Correct, like a toddler.
Dude, by the way, Beardo, Absolute Batman is 6'9", dude.
Holy shit!
He's brick house.
Well, there you
bro.
go.
So it's not.
So he
too
could do.
tall.
Yeah, you just got to do Absolute Batman. Yep.
Yeah. So if Kata ever visits California, he's gonna have to. He's screwed, man.
Yeah.
Forget
He
about
gets
renting a
pulled over.
car. You're gonna have to rent a
Yeah.
booster seat.
He's like driving, and normally like he can only see over like the top of the dashboard like this. Gets pulled over. They're like, "Where's your booster seat?" And he's like, "I'm sitting on one."
He's gonna order an Uber, and he's gonna go up to the Uber with his fucking booster seat in his hand.
Yeah, just under his arm. Can you? Do you know how to hook this up?
Hold on, I gotta hook this up real quick. Glenn Jones with a 5 says, for Beardo for correctly turning his lights off, not answering the door. Correct. Thank you for the 5. Yeah, if the lights are off, don't even bother.
No, Grinch.
Mexa Rage with a 5. Guys, if Zack Snyder's DC has a longer run than James Gunn DC, that would be the funniest thing to happen. After all, the gun glaze in defense of soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be hilarious. And it's a real possibility.
Yes.
Thank you for the
that
5.
is.
Jay Nels with a $5. A 1989 Batman cowl replica costs anywhere from $900 to $1,100. I want a Batfleck one. A real wearable Batfleck one. I'm willing to spend like $500 on it.
There you go.
Vault 95 with a 199 says, best trio for my gym time pump. Better than music. Hell yeah, Vault 95. Get after it, man.
Keep humping and dumping, bro.
Keep humping and thumping.
Humping,
DJ
dumping,
with
and
a
pumping, bro.
Yeah. TJ with a $20. I've lost count of the amount of times I've been cuffed, had G's pulled on me, maced and thrown in cop cars and jail cells. I might have Gary beat, but that was a lifetime ago, and my record has been expunged.
Shout out, man.
Well, that's what
Nice.
you think. You think it's been expunged, but really it hasn't.
Path.
If they want to pull it up, they will. But congratulations to you, TJ.
It's crazy. It's hard to get
Way to
the
turn your
record
life around. That's
expunged.
amazing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Yep.
Thank you for the 20.
Yep.
Thank you for the 20, TJ. Levels with a 20. Dude, I thought Beardo was cool until you find he hangs out with a bunch of dudes unironically, and then he tells you there is sick park at the island, and it's a complete sausage fest.
No girls allowed on Bro Island.
No girls allowed on Bro Island. But we're a sister island to Bra Island, and we are more than welcome over there. Thank you for the 20.
That's crazy.
Darth Manic with a 10 says, Mike designates Halloween as target practice season and to test the legal limits.
What? That's just a Nerf gun. That'd be all right.
Thank you for the 10. TJ with a 199 says, I hate how much they censor super chats here. It happens. Levels with a 10. By the way, I can't believe Beardo thinks Eva Green is mid. I hope to God Beardo doesn't think Summer Rae is, although I think you pick her mom as babe of the week. Summer Rae.
Ava Green is mid.
She's very pretty. She's very pretty, but I don't think she's like drop dead. Oh my gosh, marry me now. Like gorgeous. I think she's hot. But she's not like cream of the crop freaking beauty.
Let's see.
Thank you for the
Oh my
10.
gosh, she's beautiful. What are you talking about?
I've seen better. PP Poo Poo Man with $1. Thank you. Mako Gray with a 2 says Jays or Dodgers for the World Series tied 2-2. I'm rooting for the Jays. Game 5 is tonight. Friday is game 6. And then I believe probably Saturday would be game 7 if it goes there. But yeah, I'm rooting for the Blue Jays because fuck the Dodgers. Thank you for the 2. Andre C. out of the 2500 says, where can I download the Mickey Shark song for my ringtone?
I don't know. Probably nowhere.
Thank you for the 2500.
Yeah.
PP Poo Poo Man with the 2 says Mickey Shark do 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 Mickey Shark do 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 Mickey Shark. Thank you for the 2. Eudite with the 5 says Lovecraft Cthulhu Mythos was the. What did I say?
Cthulhu. Let's run it back.
Yeah.
Okay. Eudite with the 5 says Lovecraft's Cthulhu Mythos was the first shared universe, I believe, predating Tolkien. Lovecraft died the year The Hobbit was released, actually.
I did not know that. That's cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. What did I say the first time? Cthulhu?
Cthulhu, yeah.
Cthulhu, my bad. Thank you for the 5.
Also, just as a side thing for people that don't know, and some people, Tolkien fans know this, but Tolkien actually wrote Lovecraftian horror into the Lord of the Rings. Ooh. There's a moment with Gandalf when he falls into the water with the Balrog when he's fighting him. There are like beings that live in that cavern that like are like the old, I think they're called the Old Ones or something like that. They're nameless and they don't talk about what they are, but they've existed for a long time. Also, Shelob and her mother are kind of considered that because they're not actual spiders. They're something different. And that's kind of, so there's like a lot of really cool lore that is like very unexplored in Tolkien's world that he kind of just left there as almost like an ode to H.P. Lovecraft. It's really cool, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I get them on audiobook?
What?
Can I get those on audiobook?
Oh, H.P. Lovecraft? Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because I don't know how to read.
Yeah. That's okay.
John East with a 5 says Beardo can jam out with the best of them. Beardo fa. Thank you, John East, for the 5. Mad Frog with a $5. Meek, that baby shark dance is negative 10,000 aura. You need to donate Among Us to get it back. Dominate fuck.
Among Us to get it.
You need to dominate Among Us to get it back.
All right, I'll do what I can. Yep. Nameless Things. Thank you. Somebody, I knew it was something like that. Yeah, Nameless Things.
Nameless Things. We got to talk about The Witcher. We got to talk about The Witcher, man. We haven't even done one of our topics today, real topics in the title of the show. No, in the title of the show today, we have Witcher Showrunner and Halo, and we haven't even talked about one of them.
Yeah, but Jeremy's gay.
Witcher Season 4 Showrunner, Lauren Schmidt-Hisrich, which means that Lauren has lesbian parents, says Liam Hemsworth Geralt will not be as stoic as Henry Cavill's portrayal, but instead will be more emotional. Red flags going off. Red flags. In quotes, Geralt is a little funnier this season. He's a little more dry. He's also a lot more emotional. He's going through a lot of different things than we've seen in the past. They're gonna make him gay.
Right.
They're gonna make him gay.
Yep. So here's the thing.
Geralt is a man of few words. He speaks when he's spoken to. He speaks when he needs. He's kind of like Kratos in that way. Man of few words. When he needs to talk, he does. But he's not just this talkative, emotional guy. He's very logical and reasonable. Am I wrong, Mike?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, yeah.
I am wrong.
No, you're not wrong. No,
okay.
You're not wrong. Sorry. No, you're correct. Like he's a man of few words. Yep, he is. He thinks a lot. He doesn't have a lot of conversations with people. Yeah, no, he's, you know, the thing is, like, the lore itself, for people that don't know about the lore, I won't get super deep into it. I know Hollywood Scholar knows a lot more than I do even, but like when Witchers undergo the mutations that they go through, it kills a bunch of like their pituitary gland and a bunch of other things, and it basically strips them of extreme emotions. They're not Vulcans, they're not emotionless. They do have emotions. Witchers can feel anger and all those things, but they're not driven by their emotions constantly. Yeah. They're not constantly struggling with them. And Geralt also isn't just a regular Witcher. He's gone through additional mutations as well. And so the whole thing is like Geralt can be very witty. He can be very sarcastic. He loves, you know, Yennefer. He loves Triss. Like he loves Ciri. She's like a daughter to him. So they are not devoid of emotions. But the thing is, it seems like that. And that's how it comes across to people around them. It also keeps them from getting scared in the middle of fights and things like that, so they can keep a clear head when they're fighting monsters and stuff. It's all in the lore. But as we have been told multiple times, as we've seen, as Henry Cavill has, you know, dealt with, these people do not care about the lore. They care about their fanfic ideals. They want, you know, Geralt to be this emotional, sweet, kind, tender lover, but that's also kind of a bad boy and a rebel who they can fix and make him fall deeply in love with Yennefer and all of this stuff, bro. Not realizing that stoicism that Geralt portrays is what sells the love that he has for people like Ciri and Yennefer. You know, if you play the games, there's multiple times where Geralt runs into situations where he says, you got to pay me in order to deal with this problem, because that's what Witchers do. You pay them, they deal with the problem for you, and then you get the option as Geralt to decide not even to accept payment half the time, because the whole idea is that Geralt does have a heart, but he doesn't have to constantly be whining and crying and stuff. Dude, it's so wild how
What's
bad.
crazy is that the article where this quote is taken from says that Henry Cavill's Geralt is very much akin to, it mirrors the portrayal of Geralt in the books, and that Liam Hemsworth's version is not that. Like, it legitimately says that in the article. And then like it goes off to say that like the reason for that is because it's just going with where the show is going. Like the show is going in a different direction, so we're not going to have like the book accurate, the lore accurate Henry Cavill portrayal. It's going to be completely different. And it says that like Liam Hemsworth is really able to access these sorts of vulnerable levels in his performance that we haven't seen before through Henry Cavill. So they are going in a completely different direction with his version of Geralt, even though it's supposed to be the same character.
Yep. And almost everybody is agreed that, I mean, I know there are outliers and not everybody loves it. I'm not saying that everybody likes it, but most people agree that Henry Cavill's portrayal of Geralt was accurate, was good. He actually cared about the character.
Well, he's a super fan.
He's a super fan, even down to his armor, and saying, hey, the armor should look like this. It should be like this. It shouldn't be like that. And now we have Liam Hemsworth in here who wants a biker jacket.
I want to be a biker.
Oh, yeah. Can I look like a biker? That's kind of cool. And he's really emotional. I'm like, what the? Yeah, dude. It's just wild. And the thing is, too, like, Geralt is a seasoned Witcher. And one of the very first things we see is him fighting a creature that he should know how to deal with and doesn't. Because they have no idea how to write stuff. They have no idea how to write conflicts. You know, some of the most interesting parts of The Witcher are the monsters and the monster hunting and dealing with those threats and those problems. The Striga fight in season 1 sold the show for a lot of people. And yet here we are, emotional Witcher who doesn't know what he's doing, who's dealing with his emotions, and he's going through a lot right now. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing, yo?
Yeah, they're making him appear more human. That's why he's more emotional. They're leaning into those emotions. He's more humanized this season, so he's more emotional. Where have we seen that before? And literally with a Henry Cavill character, it was Superman. Like Henry Cavill, Superman, everyone describes him as incredibly stoic, and then we have this new version who they want to humanize, make more human. So what do they make him? More emotional. Like two separate characters, both played fantastically by Henry Cavill, and they kind of make them more emotional in order to make them appear more human. More
Hashtag super shit.
So
hey, you
us,
know that
as
bothers
audience
me,
members,
Lois.
can relate to them.
Absolutely. And once again, you don't have to like Henry Cavill's portrayal of Superman, but at least he had a consistent like portrayal. There was a consistency to that character and what they were doing with him. And now, yeah, you know, I'm just as human as you, Lex. I'm just as human as anybody. Even though I can fly and I have laser vision and super strength and I'm nigh invulnerable, but I'm just as human as you are. When you say mean things to me, it hurts my feelings.
I'm so glad they took that out. It hurts my feelings.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
it's
so bad.
Well, he did say it to Lois. He goes, you know that hurts my feelings, Lois.
He did.
In the very beginning of the movie.
You know, that one particularly irritates me. Yeah. Oh my goodness, he was so
versus
emotional.
like
I mean, that's where they're going with this Witcher, and it's crazy that Henry Cavill did play two different roles and played them very well, very mirroring the characters that he was portraying.
Yes,
and now they have to make them more emotional in order
to play the characters so well that he was difficult to work with.
Yes,
and
because he cared.
I just want to run it back to the fact that Lauren Hisrich had a conversation with the Quartering and had a and was reading comments on Twitter, and people told her, you need to go back to the source material. That is the only way this show survives. Stop listening to these whining wine moms who want Geralt to be some emotional, counterpoint for their abusive husbands. Like, actually write him and let Henry Cavill cook with this, and this show will be something special. And she read his stuff. She had a conversation with him, and all these wine moms and all these fucking fanfickers on Reddit came out of the woodwork screaming at her, telling her how toxic everybody was that she was talking to. You shouldn't listen to any of those people. And guess what, bitch? Your show got canceled. It's over.
It's over.
Netflix went, we'll fulfill the contract of the next 2 seasons, but the rest of this shit, it's out. It's out the door. Nobody wants to watch this anymore.
Yeah, I guess my final thoughts on this would
Geeks and
be...
Gamers fans, this one's for you. Rep your fandom with our brand new merch drop, featuring limited edition shirts and an all-new hat that's built for true IDOTs. These won't last long, so grab yours now at ripasend.com before they're gone. Hail the 199.
That's crazy.
And that's all I had to say about that.
That's wild.
That's how
Did you guys
Beardo
hear
will
me?
end every conversation.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
Anyways, there's Witcher Season 4. We're going to get
What
an
a mess,
emotional, whiny Geralt. What a disaster.
Yeah. It's just, it sucks, bro.
It's a stinker. Stinker.
Bro,
Mike?
I got a little thing I wanted to show you guys.
Okay, yeah.
Quick. I promise it'll be quick. I saw this today, an article. This is on Dexerto or whatever. Fuck those guys. But anyways, this guy was with his wife. They're living in his grandmother's basement because they were moving. They're in between houses. So they stored a lot of stuff down in their basement or in her basement. And he one day gets a call from his wife and she says, "Hey, I got really bad news. There was a massive flood in the basement."
Oh, no.
Sewage flood in the basement. And he had a massive collection of Pokemon cards in the basement. Huge. So this is a guy, his name was Substantial Pie. He lost his entire collection. Hold on, let me pull this up here. Of Pokemon cards. It was a sewage line that broke and poured into the basement. And yeah, you can see, like, look at this, boxes full of cards that sat in here for like 3 days. You can see all of his Pokemon stuff here. Bro, look at all of these. And then he had a binder as well. Let me see if I can find the binder. Yeah, look at that, a binder full of Pokemon cards, bro. You hate to see it, man.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. Yep. So yeah, he had to get rid of it all. He had to throw it all away. He took pictures of it, things like that. A lot of people don't know. I used to work in restoration. If sewer water is what's called category 3, it's the worst kind of water. You got to get rid of it. If it's porous material, you got to throw it out. You can't keep it. There's no way to salvage it. And unfortunately, he didn't have any insurance on this. And it used to be you could just get, even if this collection was insured, he'd only get a little bit of it. He would never get the full value for it. But now he's just going to get paid for, like, you know, maybe you make $500 on the whole thing now. You know?
Oh,
fuck.
that is
It's
soul
really sad.
crushing.
Even if the packages
Yeah.
are sealed.
This, I'm glad you said something, Beardo. So when you read the story, this is the little twist on all of this, though. When you read the story, these things were soaked in water, but they're in sealed plastic packages.
Right.
The rule was porous material. Most things, if it's covered in sealed, you can just clean the outside of it. But the restoration company told him he couldn't keep it. He had to throw it all out. I think that the restoration company guys knew how much money was in this and told him he had to throw it all out. I bet you
I believe
money
that.
that they kept these, they cleaned them off themselves and took them home.
I believe that.
Because yeah, when it's in plastic material, I've been there when it's happened. Oh, this book got wet. Nope, you can't keep it. Oh, this book was still sealed. Or this comic book collection. Oh, you had them all sealed in plastic packages and no water got into it. It's okay. You clean the outside of it off, take it out of here. But, dude, yeah. Look at all those cards. I mean, like, I know they're not open, but Beardo, like, how much do you think just in these unopened packages it is?
Oh, that's thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Thousands.
Yep. So
and especially if you open
there.
them and you get a good pull, and you're probably likely to get a few really good pulls from how many packages he has. This could be tens of thousands of dollars.
Yes. That's what I was thinking, dude. First of all, if you have a collection, I'm going to just tell you this right now. If you have a collection of anything, if you have it in your basement, it needs to be in sealed plastic containers always, and not cheap Tupperware, or cheap plastic, like a good sealed plastic containers, because if it ever floods, you will lose everything unless you have them sealed away properly. But yeah, dude, yeah, that was the thing that I thought was really interesting, is they told them they had to throw it all out, which a lot of restoration companies will do, but there's been plenty of times where you find something that's totally salvageable and people just go, yeah, just get rid of it anyways, I don't care. And then,
Unreal.
Yeah, it's unreal, bro.
Unreal.
Wow.
But yeah, it was a bummer for that guy. It sucks. I hope he gets some kind of silver lining from all of that and somebody, helps him out. But yeah, guys, if you're a collector, take care of your stuff, man. I've seen a lot of people lose stuff. I've seen people lose hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of comic books, collectibles, all kinds of things to water damage, man. It's brutal. So yeah.
Damn, that sucks, man. I wish he would have thought about cleaning them off and opening them on his own.
Me too.
Because he would have, I think they would have been fine.
Yeah, well, a couple people did say that on his Reddit thread. They said, dude, just put some gloves on and open them on stream. Start a stream and open them and let people see what's in them. Open the poop cards, bro.
Open up the poop cards.
Open up the poop cards, bro. You probably could just put those all in a box and sell them to somebody.
Yeah, poop
cards. Yeah, Poopmon. Poopymon. Yep.
Poopymon.
Poopymon, bro. Yeah.
Poopymon.
It's so wild, bro. But
Sec with the 199. Sec 199 with the $2 says, Beardo, honest question. Do you know anything? I know things.
He knows things. Yeah.
I know things. When it comes to sports and superheroes, I know stuff.
Batman, especially Batman.
Yeah. I know some things. Thank you
Beardo
for the
knows
two.
his Batman lore for real. Like deep cuts.
I dabble. Mike, I have to pee. Can you read some super chats?
Sure.
Starting with Tobias.
Yeah.
I have to pee.
You always have. He always has to go to the bathroom.
It's so wild.
I
bro.
bet
That's
he
crazy.
goes to the bathroom before the stream starts, and it's literally only been just a little over an hour.
Yeah.
And he has to
it's
go
all good.
again.
Hey, Tobias X is furry for 10. Lovecraftian / cosmic horror is more about the fear of the unknown and things and concepts the human mind can't begin to comprehend. The old ones, elder and outer gods, are a small part of it. Yeah, I do know that. But yeah, like the main thing is like Cthulhu, like Azathoth, all of the like Shield Nagorath and things like that, But yes, I do know that there's other beings in that. But yeah, shout out. I appreciate that.
The bladder of a toddler. I swear.
Yeah, it's kind of wild, bro.
He's gonna be in adult diapers, like as a streamer.
I hope not, bro. That would be rough. I don't know. Stephen W. Fitch for Canadian 10 says, check out my interview with that 6'10 Batman. It's called Towering Over Gotham. The 6'10 Batman cosplayer that stands above them all. He is impressive in person. Well, shout out, bro. Hey, go check that out. Go check out the interview. Towering Over Gotham, the 6'10 Batman. Yeah, we'll absolutely plug that. Appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna look it up here and definitely
look it up,
watch it after this. Yep. But yeah, man, a 6'10 Batman is no joke, bro. All right, shout out, man. Appreciate you. Let's go back up here. Tobias for another 10 says, hey, I got off work. I got Halloween off from work, so it's a day for horror games, and I still plan to stream the other side with Red and maybe some of the GCA running commentary. It's not strictly horror, but love its designs. Well, shout out, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to the GCA, man. You guys are awesome. Let me see here. Praise be Lord of Hate for 10. Hail. Have you seen Space King? I don't think I've ever seen Space King. I don't know what that is, actually. And I'll get this last one, and Beardo can go back to it. How you feeling, buddy? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. Blast Radius for a 20 says the Star Wars sequel trilogy was bad progressive fan fiction, and Kylo Ren was a shitty villain. He had zero charisma, no commanding presence. Also, just because you have a conflicted villain doesn't mean they're deep. I would argue he was the best part of the sequel trilogy, but it's the best part of trash. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a polished turd.
Yes, absolutely. You want me to keep reading, or you want to take over?
If you're on a roll, you can go for it.
We'll just keep going with it, bro. We already did all of these. Hold on, let me unstate some of these.
JB Benedict with a 5. Did you read this one? I reimagined the Mickey shark. You got this one?
I have not. No, go ahead.
Okay. I reimagined the Mickey Shark Jam on X, posted under Lord Botha's tweet. Also, Beardo's a legend. G&G I. with some emotes. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Right. Under Lord Botha's tweet.
My holy fucks profile picture.
No. I don't want to look at it. I'm sick of you guys.
Here we go. All right.
We're having a hard time right now, you know. You got the link for that?
Yeah, I have it.
All right, while you're looking it up, Sigmund Floyd for 5 says nothing. Hey, shout out. Thank you for the 5.
Sigmund Floyd.
Here
we go. Bro. JB Benedict threw this together this morning. I'm not a video editor. I do audio. All right, let's give it a listen. I thought there'd be some like actual Mike Mickey Shark.
What are you talking about, dude? I want the full audio version of this song.
I know. I need the whole thing.
I want the whole thing.
Hey, JB Benedict.
Intro,
huh? I know.
Overtime intro. Yeah.
I know. JB Benedict, email this to me. Email that to me in the highest resolution you can.
I want it. Send it to me as well.
Email that to me, JB Benedict.
I want that to be like my opening music for when I game. That is sick.
Yeah. I respect it, man.
Sean living life with a 3 months. Beardo Fat, good morning. How do you not know basic pop culture nerd stuff on a pop culture nerd channel? Good morning, Steph and Mike.
Good morning.
I know things. Thank you for the 3 months. All right, boys, we got to talk about Halo. We got to talk about Halo, GameStop. Yeah. We talked about it a little last night on Tuesday night's main event. But GameStop and the White House broke Twitter 2 days ago, and it broke Angry Joe. Yes. This is on the Geeks and Gamers website. Joe Vargas and more continue their meltdown over Trump Halo memes. Original Halo developer and composer Marty O'Donnell weighs in. The recent GameStop post about ending the console wars has sparked more than facetious replies between their X account and accounts connected to the President Trump. To everyone's surprise and amusement, the official Department of Homeland Security made a post using Halo to help recruit more members, which did not go over well with certain kind of gamers or game journalists for that matter. So Homeland Security tweeted this picture: destroy the flood, join ice.gov. And then then Customs and Border Protection's CBP account added their own Halo meme reply to the DHS account's post, which is this video right here. A Spartan?
Yeah.
Is that, I don't know if that's...
I think that's Noble 6.
Okay. And it just got crazy. There's Kongman's tweet of Fat JD Vance playing Halo with the red Mountain Dew. What else here? Logan Hall, Trump Gaming. And GameStop tweeted this. GameStop literally tweeted... because they were going back and forth. They were going back and forth with all the memes of Trump as a Spartan with Fat JD Vance as Cortana.
Yep.
So, but wow, Angry Joe went full blown crazy replying to Jeremy the other day.
Yes.
On Monday night. Still waiting for those Epstein files you were so pissed off and worked up earlier a few weeks ago, right, Jeremy? Or have they convinced you to forget him so easily already? LOL. Lowest presidential approval ratings ever, aside from Nixon. Keep winning, y'all. And Jeremy just kept replying with memes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but this is great. And this is all because of Halo, the new campaign evolved, going over to PlayStation soon. And GameStop pretty much saying that the console wars is over. PlayStation 1, Xbox is fucked, whatever. We're all on the same team now. And the White House and Homeland Security, you know, they jumped on the memes, and so did GameStop. So, Mike, is there anything else that I'm missing here?
No, I mean, that's essentially it. I mean, you know, Angry Joe losing his mind over this, you know, just constantly tweeting at Jeremy. He tweeted at a ton of other people as well. You know, Jeremy's obviously one of the more high profile people he went after. We saw other YouTubers freaking out about this. What was his name? Jax Films, you know, got upset about one of the tweets. The thing is, man, you know, we make this joke all the time. The left doesn't know how to meme. And part of it is because they take this stuff so seriously.
Yeah.
They cannot conceive of a world where you don't agree with everything 100%. Jeremy was very critical of the Trump administration for their handling of the Epstein files. Other people have been critical of them. It does not mean now that you have to despise everything that Trump does, regardless of whether he does anything good or not. It's all or nothing attitude is derangement. It makes no sense at all. And the fact is, like, you know, we can laugh at things. We can laugh at funny memes. You can make jokes, bro. We laugh about Obama being, you know, shaking his security so he can go get fried chicken in the hood. He did that. He snuck out and got fried chicken and then went bowling without a security detail. That's funny. You know, we can laugh about that stuff. Doesn't mean now that we're just like all in on Obama, bro. Like this attitude that, you know, these memes and stuff, they're like, you know, because I get sometimes people's attitude of like, well, our government should be more serious and stoic and real. I'm like, yeah, but like your government lied to you for years about stuff. The Biden administration lied to you guys for years about things and was stoic and serious about everything. It wasn't until the very end when Joe knew he was out and he started wearing the MAGA hat and then, you know, him like, are you voting for Trump? And he turned on and smiles at the camera and stuff. Dude, we were having a blast. It was hilarious. You can't take all this stuff so seriously, bro. Like they're, you know, and I know that the thought is, well, you're taking, you know, the stuff that I take seriously, you're making a joke out of it. Guess what, guys? Like, life isn't that serious. It's the internet, it's Twitter, and if you really believe it's not real life, you can just see a meme, laugh it off, or you see a meme and go, that's stupid, and you're a moron, and I hope you get ratioed for it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
the reason that they take it so seriously, because they absolutely do. They have no sense of humor. The left can't meme. It is a real thing because they do take everything very seriously. And the reason that they do is because they think that they are fighting literal Nazis. They think that they are, you know, they're fighting the KKK. They're fighting a force of evil because they've been told that for many, many years. You're fighting Nazis. You know, they're the bad people. They are terrible people. You're fighting evil. And that's why they take it so incredibly serious. They're like, why are you laughing with these people? They're literal Nazis. You're laughing with Nazis. These Nazis aren't taking things seriously. That's why they think that way. That's why they take everything so seriously. That's why they can't laugh at it, because if they laugh at it, they're enjoying something with evil people. So that's why they think that, you know, we see everything in black and white when they actually do. You know, they're the ones that can't find middle ground with anything. If you criticize Trump about one thing, then that means that you should be criticizing him about everything. You can't acknowledge that he has done some good things. You can't acknowledge nothing good about Trump because Trump is evil. Trump is literally Hitler. Like that's the way they think. So if you criticize Trump for one thing, you have to criticize him about everything. You can't give him any type of grace. You can't say that he's done some good things as a president. Everything has to be anti-Trump, which is why when they see a meme or of Trump in a halo suit, they will sit there and they will count the stars on the flag behind him and not see it as a meme, but something to be criticized, to the point where I'm going to count the stars and then criticize, oh, by the way, guys, the flag only has 40 stars. Oh, you know, and criticize that instead of looking at it for what it is. It's just a meme. It's an AI generated meme, you know, but they're like, oh no, it's totally AI, guys. Count the stars. I counted the stars. There's only 40. There's
obviously
like,
it's AI.
It is really ridiculous.
The Trump administration has been using AI for memes for the past year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and then somebody said, like, you know, with GameStop, they're like, oh, well, the guy that runs GameStop, he's like a MAGA, like, he's a MAGA cultist and blah, 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 blah. I mean, I don't know anything about the guy that runs GameStop. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. But, like, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know? We, like, it doesn't mean all of a sudden that it doesn't make me go, oh, cool. Or Jeremy or anybody, or Steph or Beardo go, oh, cool. Yeah, GameStop now, it's okay that they give us terrible trade-in value. It's cool that they used to rip us off for games and stuff like that. That all those criticisms are still valid. That doesn't all of a sudden mean that. It's just funny that GameStop was willing to do this, because for the longest time, a tweet like that, just a meme, would have gotten you ripped off Twitter.
Well, see, and that's why they bring up the fact that, the person who owns GameStop or whatever is a MAGA cultist, because in the past, they would have gotten completely thrown to the ground and canceled. And, they want all of these, they want that deleted, to be exposed, because they think that still has power when it doesn't. It's been stripped of them. People, general public, everybody is just completely done with cancel culture. Nobody is afraid anymore, and they think that people still are, which is why they will bring that up, like, oh, he's a MAGA cultist, go after, and kind of dog whistling this guy and telling their audience, telling the people who follow them, go and cancel him, make sure he's canceled. But that just doesn't happen anymore.
They have one play in their playbook. They have 2 plays in their playbook. The one is try to get you canceled, and if that doesn't work, they'll run to daddy government and try to get somebody, thrown in jail. Like, right. But it's wild, man. I never thought I'd see the day where you'd see like a complete meltdown over a meme like this, dude. Right.
And the ironic part about Angry Joe, do you guys watch Angry Joe's content anymore? I'm sure you guys did in the past, but anymore?
I did in the past, but not anymore.
I didn't like Angry Joe in the past either, but whatever. Yeah.
The ironic part about Angry Joe, because I'll still like tune in, because sometimes when he goes on a rant like about Madden and stuff, like I'll watch like some of his video game reviews, whatever. Yes. The ironic part about Angry Joe is he is more conservative than he thinks he is. A lot of his movie reviews and his video game reviews is right in line with how we feel about shit when it comes to Acolyte or Jurassic World or Marvel and the MCU and DC and Madden and video games. He is right in line with how our corner of the internet feels. He's more conservative than he actually thinks. It's just Trump. He has so much TDS that and he's too far gone now. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. So he doesn't want to accept it that he is a conservative, but he really is when it comes to his pop culture and entertainment views on current media. He is, but he's just so far gone with TDS. He just can't accept it. If you guys watch his content.
I think 2 things can be true at the same time. I think that he wants entertainment to be, a certain way, but his political beliefs are very leftist beliefs. Yeah. So
once again, of course.
Yeah, I think like 2 things can be true at the same time, because he like the whole thing started because he tweeted out a picture from like the White House, destroy the flood, join ICE with that Halo meme, and he's like, fuck ICE, fuck Donald Trump. He got so upset because they used that, and they used it for their propaganda. I will not do this. No, half of MAGA cult members on X are bots. You remember that? Like he had a complete meltdown over the White House and the DHS tweeting out that meme of Halo, and he got really upset about it. So like I think personally he is an extreme leftist. Leftist, but maybe he just wants his entertainment to be different.
You don't have to agree with everybody's political takes. You can have differing political takes and still get along with each other. We watched, Ripa and Jeremy, completely like destroy each other's friendship. Remember that, guys? They don't talk to each other anymore.
Right.
That's a joke if you didn't catch that. There's sarcasm there, people. But like, that's the thing. We can have differing beliefs and agreements. But my thing is this, and I'm going to come right back to this every time. Angry Joe watches all of our stuff.
He does.
He was watching Raging Rhino's videos.
He's probably watching and lurking right now.
Yeah, he was leaving comments on Raging Rhino's videos. He leaves comments on Disper's videos. He argues in people's comments, guys. He's watching the whole thing. He watches Jeremy's videos. He's watching Gary's videos. He's here watching our stuff. If you really hate these people, you don't watch their shit. Guess what? I don't like Angry Joe. I don't watch his fucking videos. Okay? And if you do like somebody, you go, cool, I'll keep watching their stuff. It doesn't make any sense to watch people's stuff you don't like. Like, okay, cool. All right, I don't like your takes. I don't agree with you. I know I'm not going to agree with you on this take. I'm not going to watch your stuff. I watch people's stuff that I don't even agree with politically if I like how they, disseminate information. If they portray things or they have well thought out, articulate arguments for things, I will listen to them if I like the way that they portray stuff. I don't always have to agree.
Which I think Angry Joe does when it comes to video games. When it comes to video games, and that was my whole point about it. When it comes to video games and movies, I feel like he's more conservative than he realizes when it comes to his movies and video games. Sometimes
it might be because he watches our stuff.
Mostly with video games, because I just watched his Battlefield 6 review yesterday. I watched the entire fucking video, and he nailed it. He was spot on. He was mostly positive, but then he had his gripes and stuff. Like. I still watch his video game reviews, and for the most part, I see where he's coming from, and I agree with, and that's where I'm saying, like, and I have already formed these opinions on my own, and then I watch Angry Joe, I'm like, yeah, you're pretty much saying everything that I've thought before, which is my point. It's like, when it comes to video games and movies, he's conservative.
Yeah, well, but guess what, Joe?
It's just
we
Trump.
Don't like bad
he's got
games
TDS.
Either. Yeah, we don't like bad video games either. That's why we're complaining, because we don't like bad video games. Like, at the end of the day, gamers just want good games regardless of political affiliation. It's the people and the tourists that step in here and try to pretend like they actually care about stuff. People that don't like Halo, that try to get into the lore and be like, Halo would never stand for this. Master Chief would never go along with this. Guess what? Master Chief is sold out to his government and killed dissenters and deserters. Killed insurrectionists for the UNSC. That's how that works.
He's not Angry Joe. He's Confused Joe.
Confused Joe.
He's
and
Confused Joe.
You're talking about Battlefield 6? That's military propaganda, Joe.
Right.
What do you like? People join the military because they play these games. They've been doing it for decades.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yep.
You are absolutely right.
TDS. TDS has just fucked them up, and he doesn't realize that it's just his TDS that has steered him down the wrong path.
Yeah, at some point, man, you got to let go of that kind of stuff, man. You can't hang on to that kind of stuff. You don't have to agree with the administration, the current government administration. That's the beauty of being American, is you do not always have to agree with what the policies of your government are. And you can talk about them and express those feelings. Jeremy has a political show that he talks about his political takes and what he feels about them. Jay has a show, RK Outpost, like we talk about these things when we want to talk about those things. And we talk about games, and guess what? Overtime with Beardo. Like the thing is, but that's the thing. It's like you can also agree, hey, you know what? I also want good video games.
Right.
I don't want my games to be full of garbage, yeah, man. Yep.
Well, and then for us, like when Joe Biden was president, we're like, fuck, that wasn't my guy, but I hope he does a good job. I at least hope he does a good job. But when Trump's president, all the liberals are like, I hope he crashes and burns and ruins this country, so I'm proven to be right. I want everything to go terribly. I want this country to suffer because it's Trump. But when it was Joe Biden, we're like, fuck, holy shit. I don't think this is going to go well, but I hope it does, because or else we're all going to suffer.
Yep. Sorry for getting political, guys, but
sorry for getting political, but sometimes it does.
It's a political topic. It's a political topic. People are having meltdown over Trump memes. It's ridiculous.
Over Trump memes, man. It's wild.
Yep. Well, there we go. There we go, chat and the mods. We covered all of our topics that we were supposed to today, and now we're gonna wrap up with super chats. Steph, you have Rumble, right?
Yep.
You want to get some Rumble real quick?
Let me scroll. I Canalist for $5. Beatus Shark doo.
No.
Beatus.
No.
Steven Strange for $1. Beardo will be in the next Assassin's Creed Japan.
You're damn right I will. Me and my 100 children will be the next Assassin's Creed game.
That's wild, bro.
That's it.
That was it? Just the one?
That was it, yeah, the two.
He's the villain where he's like, they're just trying to stop him from making all these babies. Like, yeah.
Dude.
It's wild, bro.
I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea.
Listen, man, you got to get that bag.
Well, the original idea wasn't a good idea, but sure. Just
Yeah, the
sperm
first
bank
idea
is
was
pretty
not a wholesome idea, but the advice Ryan gave me yesterday, and holy fuck, Ryan gave me good advice when it came to women.
I'm glad he stepped in as the voice of reason.
Yeah, Ryan.
I would not have thought it would be Ryan, but shit.
Yeah.
It was so funny because, like, the way you were explaining it, you got so excited. This is what I'm gonna do in Japan.
No, listen, Ryan, I got the best.
I got
idea.
the best plan ever. This
Check
is what
this
I'm
out,
gonna
bro.
do.
And Ryan's like, not a great plan.
Ryan's sitting there listening to you, like,
hey, Beardo, let's pump the brakes a little bit, buddy.
Let's pump the brakes. Why don't you just be a sperm donor instead?
Yeah. Hey,
I'm like,
pal,
you know
listen,
what? He's like, you can make some money doing it.
Yeah, I respect the hustle, but let's talk about it a little bit.
I feel like he
Taking
was
a
boiling
step
up
back.
inside and wanted to be like, "Are you fucking insane? Did these words just drop out of your mouth on a stream?"
I think Ryan was just upset that I thought of it first.
It's like, hey, champ, I get what you're saying, but you're a little misguided. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, big brother, little brother kind of thing. Yeah, I respect it.
Maybe a little bit of that.
Yeah, that's how we do around here.
Little Jim's Halo with the 2 says, did you see the Fuck 'em Hall trailer? We did. We watched it. We watched it
There's
live.
a Red Band trailer that we didn't watch. The Red Band trailer is pretty great too. There's a lot of there's more edgy jokes in it and stuff.
Okay,
because they actually address the Fuck 'em Hall. They're like, fuck 'em all or Fuck 'em Hall, and they're like, exactly.
Okay,
that's pretty good. Yeah.
Sec199 with the 5 says Vader was saved by Luke, finishing what he started. Never made any sense for Ben Solo, whose mom and uncle are both Skywalkers, like Anakin. Yep. Thank you for the 5. Unowned with a 199 says shit Clown Wars. Thank you. Akira with a 5. The Acolyte is a bad show, but I thought Manny Jacinto was a good actor. He was just in a bad show. Felt bad for the guy because he seems talented.
He is talented,
and now he's tainted.
He was in the Good Place as well. He did a good job in that. But then they Star Wars, Disney can't produce anything good right now. So
That's Reds in chat says Mexicans are loud. Is it genetic? Yeah.
Yes.
That goes for all Hispanics. All Hispanics, yeah.
That's wild, bro.
Yep, loud and angry. I'm just a subscriber with the $5. For any beginners thinking of building their PC Part Picker has build guides, which always get updated. Hashtag Wednesday S tier, hashtag 199, hashtag PC Master Race.
Building your own PC is always a cheaper option.
It's
for sure.
so fun. I love doing it.
If you don't have the time and you don't have the time to do it or the wherewithal, you don't trust yourself. That's what Meta PC is for, man.
Meta PC.
You can build your own PC. You can get pre-built. They have laptops. They also just have good accessories too.
And the cool thing about Meta PC, you can get them on the phone. You don't have to do it on the computer. You get them on the phone and you say, "This is what I want."
Yes.
And they'll be like, "Okay, this is what's compatible. This is what we'll do, and here's what it is. How do you think about this?" And you're like, "I don't want this. Let me put this in there. Will that work?" And they're like, "Yeah, that'll work." And it's so easy. It takes all the hard thinking away. If it's building a PC is like this, great, terrible thing that you might fuck up doing, because people can fuck up building PCs.
Yep.
Meta PC makes it easy.
Yep.
Thank you for the 5.
Absolutely.
Just a subscriber. Sean Living Life with a 5. Beardo Fat. If you get cornrows like Mike and put your beard in braids, you'll look like Rollo, or maybe it's Royo from Vikings. Tragic character, but you'll look cool.
There you go.
Thank you. My beard was longer. I could. Steph braided my beard one time.
I did.
Thank you for the 5.
Based.
You still have your mullet?
Of course I do.
Nice.
I'm growing it out. Just wait till MegaCon. It's going to be staunch as fuck. It's going to be staunch. Thank you, Cole, with the... Wait, did I read this one? Cole with the 20. Beardo, did you find the Gainy gear in Pokemon yet? I don't think that's a real thing. I think you're trying to tease me. Thank you for the $20. Laura Lynn Lance with the $2 says, Mooch's Chocolate Bear, handsome Beardo. Hi, Steph.
Hi.
I think you're trying to trick me. I don't think that's a real thing. Are you lying to me?
I think he was. No. Mexican Iron Man with a 5 says, Mike, I claim bro dude cycling privilege as I'm an avid cyclist and I look super smoking hot with my junk stuff and spandex.
All right, listen. Shout out Mexican Iron Man. I respect it.
Shout out
All
to
right?
Mexican
You'll
Iron
be
Man.
the one exception. You'll be the one cool cyclist I've ever met. All right, I'll let it happen.
Yeah,
But
Mexican
if you're
Iron Man
driving
never
20
watches
and
my
a 50
channel.
in front of me, bro, that's all I gotta say. Like, listen, you wanna have
Oh
problems.
no. I know we're running late, but fuck it. I mean, nobody else is streaming right now, so we'll just keep going.
Shut up.
Harry Potter Lovecraft.
Yo, bro.
And you
That's
got
crazy work.
Cthulhu back there.
Cthulhu.
That's
Cthulhu.
crazy, bro. He
And
said
I got
Cthulhu.
Mike's braids.
Yeah.
That's how your hair's gonna look during
I'm
nighttime.
looking sharp.
You gotta get braids, bro. You gotta get
Get the braids
cornrows, bro.
done.
It's gotta happen, man.
I'm working on the hairline. I got to get that thing back up. Mad Frog with the 199 says, Meek pimped my ride and filled it with PlayStation 2s.
Yeah. Yep. They're stolen PlayStation 2s. I'm laundering them.
Durka with $1. And that's me as a terrorist.
Is that you?
That's me as a terrorist. Thank you for the 199. Vault 95 with a 199 says, Rosa Parks' Boondocks episode was more believable. Thank you for the 199. Lotus Flower with the 5. Have you seen the Netflix series about the Dutch guy who's a sperm donor worldwide? He has over 1,000 kids.
I
That
did
would be
watch
me
that.
in Japan.
That's a lot of kids, man.
Unite with the 2 says Lovecraft is mostly in short stories, easy to read.
Yes. Yep.
Audiobooks. Christopher White with the 5. Lauren Hisrich became a successful producer the old-fashioned way. She married a successful producer. Kathleen Kennedy also did it this way. Thank you for the 5. Vlad the man with the 5 says, Hiro Miki, you like boys or hot dogs or both?
Neither, but thank you.
Thank you for the $5. Mr. Christmas with the 7 says, Beardo about to be more consequential to Japanese history than Yasuke. Let the reseeding begin. I'm working on it. Idiom with a $2 says, weak bladder Beardo strikes again. Hey, you watch your mouth. Sigmund Floyd with a $5. Beardo's incontinence is a result of unresolved trauma from losing a Pokemon battle to an autistic screeching owl, aka Savvy. Thank you for the $5. Taker with a 5. That collector had some cookies in his basement that only Beardo thinks can be salvaged. They're only partly soaked. He'll eat around it. Thank you for the 5. Mako Gray with a 1 month says, Beardo can't read. That's impossible. ? I hope Toronto wins, and we'll go to Toronto to watch the celebrations maybe this weekend. Canada versus U.S. showdown. Thank you for the 1 month. JW with the 10 says, Mike, I'd like your perspective on how a certain show was filmed and what you would do to improve it. Do you accept requests like that? If so, how can I get it to you?
I do. I mean, if you catch me when I'm streaming and you want to pop in and ask that question, you could always do that. Or if you message me on like Twitter, you can DM me there, or you can email me at epicmikebusiness@gmail.com. And then, yeah, if I can answer that question for you, I definitely will. Or I'll find somebody that can. So,
thank you, JW.
Absolutely.
Thrashifice with a 5. I disagree with Angry Joe, but I enjoy his game reviews and watch them, and have for well over a decade. I can separate the two. Thank you for the 5. Thrashifice. Speak to Wise with a 16 months says, Steph, Beardo, Mike. I think he wants you to read that.
I'm not gonna read that.
Baby Shark do. Thank you for the 16 months. Tobias Nexus with a 5. This is why I try to keep politics out of fireside chat in my streams. I just want everyone to relax and have fun. I don't need more political crap. That's the way to do it.
There you go. Yeah.
Thank you for the 5. PP Poo Poo Man with $1. Thank you. Alex McCarthy with a 2 says, Meta PC, Beardo, or Epic Mike, my nerdy home. Thank you for the 2. Alex McCarthy. And boys, we are all caught up on YouTube. Epic Mike, what do you got going on today?
I might do a stream a little later. I'm trying to play the DLC for Outlast. I finished Outlast 1. It was terrifying. I did not like it because it was way too scary. But I beat it, and then I just got to finish the DLC for it. So I might do that later today. Before Bro Science, not during.
There you go. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I care about not streaming against my friends, you know?
There we go.
Yeah.
Steph, my nerdy home, what do you got going on?
A Canalist for $2 on Rumble says Beardo fart. I, I might go live later. Might. We'll see. But other than that, I'll be on Valiant Renegade's channel for Valiant's Vixen's Night, and I think we're dressing up in Halloween costumes. And then after that, we have gaming.
What are you gonna be for Halloween?
I don't know yet. I'm thinking either
Batgirl.
No, either Wednesday Addams or Gal Gadot as the Evil Queen. Pies are luxury.
I thought you were gonna say
don't need luxuries.
Marrow on the wall.
Magic
Max
mirror.
Lord, give me the stone.
I don't know. Pretty wild.
Oh boy. Bruce Leroy Jenkins with $82. Meek, you're going as the daddy chill guy for FNT.
Daddy chill. I'm not sure.
What the fuck is even that?
Yeah.
Thank you for the 2.
I will be on F&T this Saturday though. It should be a good time.
Saturday?
This Friday. Fuck, I missed
Friday.
Chill. Oh
I
my gosh.
will be on F&T this Friday. Yeah, we're doing a Halloween episode.
And I will not.
Yeah, I gotta be. Yeah, maybe one day.
I won't be.
Maybe one day.
It's just a joke at this point. I won't be on because it's a joke. Because everybody else made it a joke, not me. I never asked. I never wanted to. It just became a joke. Because you know why? Because of Jeremy and Mike.
I never had anything to do with that. I actually know the reason. I know the reason.
Please. What's the reason?
I can't tell you.
That's
you have to figure it out yourself. I actually
bullcrap.
do know. I do know the reason, and I can't tell you. You got to learn it on your own, man.
All right, you're gonna have to tell me after the stream ends.
No, you're gonna have to discover it on your own. It's a secret. It's a well-kept secret.
I got Bro Science at 4 p.m. Eastern. X-Wing returns to Bro Science today. Over on the Fear the Beardo channel, me, Blaine, and X-Wing. We're just gonna be shooting the shit, talking some Halloween stuff, whatever. And then gaming tonight on Geeks and Gamers Play. We're playing Among Us. And that's it, boys. But until then, you guys have a great day. And
Geeks and Gamers fans, this one's for you. Rep your fandom with our brand new merch drop, featuring limited edition shirts and an all-new hat that's built for true eye dots. These won't last long, so grab yours now at ripasend.com before they're gone. Hail the 199.
I got one more super chat. Tobias Nexus with a 5 says, also tonight, late and gay with the GCA, as well as my streaming another Hunt Showdown stream up against Geeks and Gamers Gaming, though. Hard competition. You'll be just fine, Tobias. People will watch. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you. Shout out to the mods, the members, the lurkers, everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for the super chats, the member messages, the recommitments, and we'll catch you guys later.
Geeks and Gamers fans, this one's for you. Rep your fandom with our brand new merch drop, featuring limited edition shirts and an all-new hat that's built for true eye dots. These won't last long, so grab yours now at ripasend.com before they're gone. Hail the 199.